Hey, what is up guys, this is Jacko 2011 and welcome back to another video. As you can see from the picture and the video right now on screen, we're on Discord again. I know like the last 4 videos I've been on Discord, but it's because there's no reason for me to have a Roblox or Dinosaur Simulator open currently, because we're gonna talk about Dinosaur Simulator 2 and why it's not gonna happen, at least from Chicken Engineer's side. I'm just gonna start off right with showing you guys, of course, yeah, there's the DS2 revolution thing that Fear Not made. You know, Fear, I call him Fear Not again to those that don't know. So basically, let me show you guys this. This is on Twitter, by the way. You can follow my Twitter if you want. I don't really post anything, but it's Jacko 2011, obviously. So I'm gonna start off with Chicken Engineer's situation, because even though this is almost a year old, like it's 10 months old, this message that he sent right here, it is still quite relevant, I'm pretty sure, because I have a little theory of my own to why he's been updating the past couple of weeks. Like he kind of stopped now, but a few weeks ago he did a lot of updates, but I won't go into detail. He came back for some reason, I don't really know why, but he did, so I guess we're just supposed to be happy with that. But I'm just gonna read out loud what he wrote here. This is a summary of what I usually get on Roblox for not updating Dinosaur Simulator. I have explained myself on Discord before, but not on Roblox or here for the lack of updates in Dinosaur Simulator. So to those who don't have Discord, sorry for a later response. So here's the Twitter rant. So he's basically angry about this. People complaining that he's not updating and stuff. I complained before, but I've never really called him anything but lazy. And that was before he stated all of these things, so I didn't really have anything better to do, I guess, to say against it. But yeah, this person, we don't really know who it is, and it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they called him the laziest and most toxic developer. I don't really know how he's toxic, but like, he can do whatever he wants. It's his game. Highly recommend you to stop supporting such people like Chicken Engineer. Again, he can do whatever the flip he wants. Possibly expect the people who play Dinosim to pick up everything and migrate to a new game like Monster Madness. And that's also going to be explained why he did the other games, by the way, in this video. I'm going to try and go through everything, because I don't actually have to come up with any theories or something, because he has actually stated like basically every explanation. It's just not put together anywhere. It's like grouped up in smaller groups around the place, like some from 2018 and some from 2019 and some pretty recently. Maybe I'm not too sure when the most recent one is. Anyways, the Twitter rant. Let's go. So this is the first one. Bottom line is, I do not enjoy working on Dinosaur Simulator. I've written a couple of paragraphs on why I do not enjoy working on Dinosaur Simulator before, and I usually get the quirky Chicken Engineer's just lazy comeback. And I kind of feel like I started that movement. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Anyways, if Chicken is watching this, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, as I just stated, like I didn't really know why you were not updating, or Chicken was not updating the game, but now I obviously know and have respect for this. I know it's disappointing to hear a developer not wanting to develop your favorite game. Dinosaur Simulator was created in 2013. It runs on very old code, old formatted code that is already saved to data stores that make it really impossible to work with the way I want to. It's a pain to try to fix anything, and trust me, behind the scenes I've done many hacks, but who knows but me. Yeah. It's kind of hard to read this stuff. On my Discord I've even suggested a Dinosaur Simulator 2 and even started working on the base of it, but honestly stopped because of lack of motivation. All the toxicity I've been getting from players doesn't help. I need a break. I've been developing a game called Monster Madness, and I've been spending many hours developing it. It's probably been a year before since I even wanted to actually program. That's enough for me to work on a game that generates maybe 1,000 of the income/players that Dinosaur Simulator has. So can a majority of you please stop following me around and telling me that Dinosaur Simulator has a lot of players? No developer, Monster Madness Survival, 25 players, developer, because times that by the majority of you and it's not fun. It's not gonna make me want to go back into Dinosaur Simulator development anytime soon. And the funny thing is that, let me just go on Roblox and I'll show you guys. Monster Madness is on the front page right now, which is very interesting. It's somewhere around here. I'm not too sure which one it is, but it's on the front page somewhere, and there's like, at least yesterday, like 800 players on the game. Let me just try and search it up because I'm pretty sure it's somewhere here. I just don't know the thumbnail for it. Monster Madness, let's check this out. Yeah, there it is, 700 players now, and it's on the front page somewhere. Oh, oops, I'm not gonna play that. That's probably copyrighted or something crazy, and I don't want to be copyright striked. But yeah, it's got 700 players right now because it's on the front page, so it is quite popular, but it doesn't have any game passes, so it doesn't generate as much income as Dinosaur Simulator would for chicken. He says that it's not gonna make me want to go back into Dinosaur Simulator development anytime soon. Honestly, if I didn't start developing Monster Madness Survival, I would have probably quit Dinosaur Simulator altogether. I was slowly becoming inactive, just trying to get my rhythm back before I get back into the mess Dinosaur Simulator is, which is no time soon. Also, trading was disabled because of exploders. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Dinosaur Simulator is still playable, and that's all I need right now. Thank you to those who stuck around for the last 3 to 4 years. What kept me going was the positive feedback and fan art drawings I got tagged in here and there. I'm sorry for the lack of updates, I'm just not up to it. Okay guys, how to get Chicken Engineer to update again? Spam tag him with fan art on Twitter. Easy solution. No, I'm just kidding, I don't like responding to everybody because no matter how many times I do, there is someone out there that isn't gonna find this animation and or just assume whatever they want. It's the internet. Sometimes they just want to be MIA. I don't know. I think it's something like missing or... yeah, I don't know what that stands for. Also, keep your negativity to yourself. Thanks. So that's basically his Twitter rant. Like, I really respect that he actually finally said that he didn't have a lot of motivation, because this is the first time I actually read about him not having motivation to actually work on the game. Obviously, I can assume that he gets very bored, and of course, when people are just being negative, saying he's lazy, he becomes even more lazy, obviously, because he loses motivation, because you need support as a developer for these types of games, especially when it's running on such old code. Like, I can just imagine having to redo all these scripts that are from, like, what, 2013? It's ridiculous, man. Most of the replies to this are basically, like, positive. I have read through a couple of them. I'm not gonna read them out loud, but there was a lot of replies, as you can see here. A lot of replies. Was this fan art? Nah, this is not fan art. I just... yeah. Anyways, there's also some stuff on Discord, obviously. So this is before he said all that stuff on Twitter, and he also mentioned saying this on the Twitter rant. So I'm gonna just read out what he said again here. Just a thought: the way I scripted Dinosaur Simulator from 3 years ago is very limited. If I had to say, data storing wise, it's very clunky because it was basically just a fun side project I did with Is This Lego. If you guys don't know who Is This Lego is, do you even know anything about Dinosaur Simulator? I'm sorry if you don't know who he is, but he's like literally the co-founder of the game, basically the co-owner, but he's not really the owner, but he's basically the co-founder, owner, whatever. Anyways, that makes it hard to add in new features, which is why a Dinosaur Simulator 2 is always in consideration to start from the ground up and create something better. I understand not wanting to stop production on Dinosaur Simulator, but it's just a thought. Would anyone like to see a better Dinosaur Simulator? If I was you guys, I'd vote no as a player, honestly. So yeah, he apparently wanted to vote no. I don't really know why. But these are the results. Look at this stuff. 50% said no and yes to this. 50-50. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the main reason for people saying no is because they were like, oh wow, I'm gonna lose all my progress. I've been working for 2 months to get this Mega Ball. And you don't understand, like, trading, you could still cross trade in the game. Like, the Dinosaur Simulator 2 could easily use the current trade map as well, and therefore be connected across platforms like that. I still think that could work, definitely, but like, this is ridiculous. It was so close. Why? 1,700 people said no to a better version of the game. Are these people on drugs the ones that said no? Like, I understand, yeah, you're gonna cry because you're gonna lose all your progress. I've got 4 years of progress. I'm one of the players with the most progress on this silly game. And I would love to see Dinosaur Simulator 2. You wouldn't lose your progress either. That's the stupid thing. Dinosaur Simulator 1, the current one, would still be up and running. Like, you wouldn't lose your progress. It just wouldn't transfer over to the new game. And that's basically the reason why almost all of the people said no. And here's all the clever people, you know. Here's the cool people, the cool peeps. Tell me down below if you were one of the cool peeps, by the way, that voted yes for Dinosaur Simulator 2, because only the cool peeps voted for that. We got some comments down here. This guy says, just imagine, it'll be like a new Pokemon game. You just take out one from your Dinosaur Simulator, put it in a new one. Everyone on your old game is still there, and you'll be able to access it at any time. And that's just what I explained right there with the trading. The trading platform could be like a bridge between the Dinosaur Simulator 1 and Dinosaur Simulator 2. And like, there's no real problem. You wouldn't lose your progress. It just wouldn't transfer over to a new, better version of the game where everything actually works. And yeah, of course, it's also gonna be explained on Discord by Fia, actually, the pros and cons of it. But it's ridiculous, man. All these people that are saying like, oh no, we don't want that. I'm angry. Yeah, someone says here as well, Dinosaur Simulator 2 would be an entirely different game, so your progress would be fine. Also, you're not gonna tell me you wouldn't want a better system with less experts and no more dinosaurs that are too OP because of annoying range. Like, the people that said no in this, I mean, I value everyone's opinion, right? But it kind of buggers me. It bugs me still. Kind of what's it called, salty right now. I was also salty back then. Like, I really wanted to see Dinosaur Simulator 2. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen any time soon. Obviously, this is 1.5 years ago, so something may have changed. Maybe Chicken Engineer like wants to do it this time. Keep in mind, it actually got kind of better. This was like immediately right after it came out. You can see there's like 15% more on the no one rather than the yes one, which is very sad. Yeah, Fear Not went kind of crazy as well. What do you mean no? Think of the possibilities. We could add all the stuff current Dinosaur Simulator can never have. Like custom dinosaur colors, fish AI, more disasters, better flying, no hybrids. No hybrids. Would you say yes if you could keep all your progress? Yeah, but you're not losing your progress. And you can see here, if it's because people didn't understand the voting that it got so bad. You can see here, you would keep your progress even in this vote. Like, and here's like what, 5 to 1. 5 to 1 said yes in this because they could keep all the progress, which they also could in this. Stupid. Yeah. As Fiona says, yeah, if we did make a new game, you'd still have all your progress in the old one. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And this is when Young became a developer somewhere around here. He says Dinosaur Simulator 2 could be more real, like realistic, I guess. More satisfying. I don't know how it's more satisfying. Better balanced dinosaurs. Are you tired of exploits? Does ranging and glitching suck? Vote Dinosaur Simulator 2. And this was when the Kaiju Baryonyx remake was being made, by the way, by Jeff and yeah, he obviously got banned for posting. Yeah, I think I've already explained that before, why he got banned or removed from the developer team. And here's some pros for Dinosaur Simulator 2 that Fear Not made. No more exploits. No more dinosaurs that are stupidly OP just because of range. More things to actually do. No more ground glitching. Better movement mechanics. Better events. Better maps. Better disasters. Better AI. Different colors you could spawn as. New ways to earn DNA. More things to spend DNA on. Better menu. Better combat system. Less laggy. And there are actually no cons. Even though Supernub was stupid enough to say you lose all your progress. He doesn't understand it either for some reason. Like, what is up with some of these developers being completely clueless? I mean, Supernub doesn't even work for the game more, so I don't really care. But it's kind of funny. Yeah, some weird stuff about like pouncing for raptors, like when a raptor like jumps on a sauropod or something. Like, have you ever seen that in a documentary where a big raptor jumps on the back of like a juvenile sauropod of some sort and then just scratches and does a bunch of crazy stuff? That would be kind of cool. And I think it's in the Isle. Or maybe it's Ark Survival Evolved. I've never tried it though. And then this is Pokemon Trainer, by the way, one of the original model makers as well. He's called Ridley K. Rule. I don't know who that is, but it's Pokemon Trainer. Some other ideas brought up before on the topic of Dinosaur Simulator 2. Animals organized by map and formation, giving a grounded, realistic experience with every animal fleshed out. So these are like the Morrison formation, the Hell Creek formation, all those kind of formations that you could do in the game would be so epic. This is basically Dinosaur Simulator 2 is a dream dinosaur game, I'd say. Additional and reworked mechanics associated with individual animals with the realistic growth cycles. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else to it. Fia has to say it again because people still don't understand it at this time. Dinosaur Simulator 2 will be a completely different game and the current Dinosaur Simulator will still exist. So no progress is actually lost. It's ridiculous. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here again by Pokemon Trainer. Some very good arguments. I'm gonna read it through. Very good arguments. Basically, I'm very determined to get this thing to happen, but I'm gonna conclude on it after having read this. So just wait a second. Why make a Dinosaur Simulator 2 instead of continually updating DS1 to fit modern standards? And most of this is basically what Chicken Engineer already explained, that it's built on incredibly old code and you cannot just recode it to be on new code just like that. It would be incredibly frustrating, and as Chicken also said, he's done a bunch of hacks, not hacks as in exploiting, but like loopholes, loop-arounds in the code to make it work, or to update things, I guess. So I'm just gonna jump over to this one instead. The question 2 or whatever it's gonna be. Why would we do this? What would the advantages of a new game be? Far more in-depth and balanced life cycles, customized for each animal, would be the main goal of this project, with a more realistic approach being a secondary approach. High quality life cycles for each dinosaur would likely be implemented, possibly visual improvements such as ragdolling, reworked ranging and grabbing systems, with reworked swimming, flying and gliding being included. Oh my god, that was a long sentence. Reworked AI would likely be a small carnivore food source instead of lizards and snakes around the map. The possibility of organized ecosystems would be something to look forward to, as well as the ecosystem maps, such as ones based on the Hell Creek or Morrison formations, where these animals would have likely existed in a functional environment in the real world. That's kind of funny because I just mentioned those exact two formations. Interesting. Maybe I'm Pokemon Trainer, who knows? A particular example I would like to point out is that our 3 starters down, Nithamimus, Trike, and T-Rex, all coexist naturally within the Hell Creek ecosystem, but we would be able to give them accurate health, growth cycle speed, and dietary preferences if necessary. Note, this is all hypothetical. We would need quite a bit of time to make this both enjoyable and interesting for players to play. We are also aware that many people play Dinosaur Simulator quite casually, and may not be a fan of more tuned stats or more realistic approach. Yeah, definitely. If you, and Fia also says it right here. If you want the game to have more interesting gameplay, better visuals, and overall better and more fun game to play, we have to make a fresh new game, and that's basically Dinosaur Simulator. And basically, the reason for Dinosaur Simulator not happening, Dinosaur Simulator 2 not happening, is us, the players. Like, we are the reason why it's not gonna happen, especially the ones that are extremely negative. Like, I admit, I felt like, I don't know why I just called Chicken Engineer lazy in the past, but I now know he's not lazy. I mean, I'm not motivated for YouTube every single day either. It's only every now and then when I feel like, yeah, I gotta make a YouTube videos, I gotta keep my fans satisfied. And sometimes I even feel like that I have to make a video even if I'm not motivated, but I'm kind of forced. And I feel like that's the same with Chicken Engineer, kind of like he's been forced into working on a game he doesn't actually enjoy working on currently because of the toxicity and stuff like that. And I kind of feel him now, because I'm not always motivated to make YouTube videos. It's kind of a drag sometimes. Yeah. So basically, the reason for it not happening is us, the player base. There's no way around it. We are the problem. We are the ones that have to change. Chicken Engineer is probably a really great guy, but he's not motivated, and I think we all know the feeling of not being motivated, like for school or work or whatever it may be. We all know the feeling, and it's really flippin' annoying to be demotivated. So I just want to tell you guys, if you watched the whole video, like, next time you see Chicken Engineer, say something positive to him without dick riding him. Like, a lot of people, they just dick ride the developers and say, oh, your models are so great. It should be more like genuine and wholesome when you say something like that to the developers. When you give them props for something or whatever. Just be real, not be fake. Like, it's the same with us YouTubers. Dick sucking us does not help anything. It's just like, we're regular people just like you. We're not special. We want to be treated normally, not in a special way. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of like a long video, kind of like poetic at last as well. Kind of me opening up as well. If Chicken Engineer is watching this, I sincerely apologize for calling you lazy in the past, because I now understand it. Understand why you stopped working on Dinosaur Simulator. It's fully up to you whether or not you would like to work on the game again frequently or make Dinosaur Simulator 2. Obviously, you would get a lot of support, but there's always going to be haters, and they should just be flexed on. Flex on the haters, boys and gals. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you've not subscribed already, please consider subscribing, I guess. Yeah, so I'll be heading out now. There's probably gonna be a video in a few days again. So yeah. RIP Dinosaur Simulator 2. Unless if something happens. Bye bye.